Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit of an unconventional route. Um, just wanted to kind of see how some of this is gonna work out for us. So they're all kind of enamored with something right up there. They're gross. We want to remember these. We want to remember all of these gross things. Got the little face right there. Got the weird little wing looking things right there. No, thank you. Oh, what? You're all suddenly bad now. So apparently, thrusting type attacks. There we go. That's what I'm. Oh, of course. So this is obviously the upper cathedral ward. You're not really supposed to go here yet, but the places you're supposed to go, I just really don't want to. That was dumb. Of these guys. The choir garb. No, probably is not a headpiece. I'm not going to read that because I hear footsteps. And those footsteps make me nervous. Alright, things are a little too dark for my liking. We got an item beckoning us to come right down here. There's one of those guys that I cannot get to. Thank God I knew about that. That would have scared me. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. It's nothing like that one where you came bursting out of the door. That was... Oh. Hello? got Oscar with me doing his Oscar thing. Being an Oscar. Okay. Of course not. Why would it? Ugh. This action. Nope. Alright, that's scary. Just inch by inch. You coming? Yeah, you're coming. No, you stupid thing. Oh, you think you're clever. Can't tell what that is. I really don't want to have to fight more than one of these at a time. We're gonna see if I can aim this to maybe hit him with a throwing knife. Good. Last one. So I don't have many. No. What? It is slightly odd that at this point in the game, I still don't like the sloppy footsteps sound, that we're seeing these werewolves. I mean, we're well beyond regular beasts at this point. Like, we're kind of into the we're more in tune with what's really going on. Ritual blood. Of course it's locked. What am I looking for here? These things weird me out. Little cloaked statues holding staves or whatever. It's, oh shoot. Don't. Ugh. 2 chunks. Alright, I need those chunks. Ugh. Apparently I need those chunks more than I need my freaking heart. lots of items, but we also have that creepy guy. Just gonna wait for him to get a little bit closer. Gross feet. Does he come through the door? Oh yeah. Sucks, doesn't it? That's what you get. What you got? Blue elixir. Okay. Blindfold cap. Okay. Madman's knowledge. Madman's knowledge. And what do we think? Oh. Okay. Okay. So that's definitely a circle. But can't go in here. Wonder if maybe there's something over on this side. Oh, oh, come on. Don't take the eyeballs that are growing on my brain. You got something for me? Ooh, okay. Badge of the choir, the elites of the healing church. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir, this may be one of my favorite descriptions of anything in the game. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads. Stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Is that not just the perfect description of the human race, period? And it seems like all of our advances and everything that we just kind of stumbled upon by accident, and then we just absolutely tear it to shreds with our unyielding desire. Look at The Simpsons. Talk about something that just should have been done away with long ago. But there's still something to be had, and so they keep it around. They keep doing what they do. Alright, so I gotta be able to get over there somehow. I'll go back up the steps. Actually use the shortcut I opened. Okay. Alright, so there is oak. Of course. Of course. We'll rewind it. Rewind it and listen to the sounds that this creeper makes. It's like a drowning Donald Duck. Got the orphanage key. And this is a big deal. Make contact. And again, like, man, what rained down on him at that moment? And what's he looking at? Alright, he's looking at something there. He's not looking at the moon. But that make contact, that's partially why I came to this area first, because I wanted to get that gesture, because again, it does become somewhat important. But I also, the spots I'm kind of holding off on doing, the areas are the nightmares. The Nightmare Frontier and the Nightmare of Mensis. I just, from everything I've seen and looked at and etc., I just don't like or kind of care about those areas. Get that shortcut. And I can't really explain why. Oh, hello. Sir, whoa! You, sir, are dead. Don't you just have that one hit point left that I think is just a straight up gimmick of Bloodborne at this point? So this boss, this is one that probably would have been a bit better had I not watched how to beat it, because it's a gimmick fight. That's all well and good. Yeah. And basically what you're supposed to do is, out of all of these guys, only one of them is the actual celestial emissary. And he's really the only passive one. So, looks like this guy. And the bolt. Bolt attacks just seem to kind of wreck him. So yeah, that was kind of We'll light that light up. Is there something up here? Item or something? But so a couple things. We got the orphanage key. The orphanage, shadowed by the Grand Cathedral, was a place of scholarship and experimentation, where young orphans became potent, unseen thinkers for the healing church. The choir that would later split the healing church was a creation of the orphanage. So, it's possible that the church was taking these orphans and making them into these celestial hosts. And it's also possible that each of these plants could be growing celestial hosts. And this is not a door, but this is, obviously there's something in there. Hello. So again, we're looking at this thing, this little slug, suction cup face, little wing kind of things. I don't think this is a call beyond, so I think that's another arcane magic item. But what's more important is what we're looking at right down here. That area is where we fought Vicar Amelia. You can still see Lawrence's skull down there. So this is the cathedral. We have been here before, we just couldn't get up here. And I think you can just barely make out the torch right there in the center. Yeah. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit point, that 1 HP. These things may be here specifically for that reason. Alright, 16 vials. Who is this? Damien of Mensis. The Altar of Despair. So this is behind the Grand Cathedral. And you can see the light pouring in. You can see something up there. Oh, and you may have noticed this thing. Has those weird spindly wing looking things. Has this very disturbing face. And on top of that, this looks quite a bit like Rom, doesn't it? Legs are much bigger, so it's obviously a bit more formed. The Rom we encountered did not. It had a much larger body, but also a much smaller set of legs. So, what we're gonna do here, man, I don't know if I should risk it. I have heard this fight is pretty tough, and it's fine. I've kind of cheated it and leveled up way past where I should be by this point. So if I lose 108 echoes, whatever, it's fine. Probably gonna wanna this is the guy that helped me with ROM. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Old Hunter. Old Hunter, hey? Okay. You with me? Why do you keep doing that? I kind of feel bad for this thing. Its name is... yeah, I hear it pronounced a bunch of different ways, but I'm going to call it Ebrietas. Because it sounds alien and cool. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to cut it right here, and then, because I don't know how long this video has been going, and we're going to start the next one with the boss fight. Alright, so, I'm going to call that an episode, and I will see you.